Hello everyone. In today's video, I'm going to discuss about how to make use of ChatGPT and Google Sheets. If you have a single request, you can always go to ChatGPT and get the job done. If you have similar requests, that is more than one request, or let's say 10 requests pertaining to a certain area, going to ChatGPT again and again is not very efficient. Since ChatGPT provides an API key, we can make use of Google Sheets and that API key to create multiple outputs for a given scenario. Okay. For this purpose, we will be using an extension that is already available in Google Sheets infrastructure. It is a third-party extension. Okay. You can create this extension manually by writing a few lines of code. That you should do by clicking app script. Okay. Instead of the app script route, you can make use of an already existing third-party extension, which is what I'm going to demonstrate in this session. Okay. Now let's click extensions, within extensions add-ons, and then get add-ons. Okay. Once you click that, it will take you to a page where multiple extensions are there. We will search for ChatGPT. Okay. All the relevant extensions, all the relevant add-ons will appear now. We are going to use this one, ChatGPT for Sheets. So let's click that. Let's click individual install. Okay. And we will give permission for this sheet. Okay. That is the permission for the third-party extension. Now click your email ID and the setup is complete. Let's allow access, right? We'll click allow and the process is now complete. Okay. However, there is one important step remaining. We need to get the API key from OpenAI's account page and key in that API key in Google Sheets environment. Once you come to openai.com/overview, okay, that is beta.openai.com/overview, you will come to this particular page. You need to log in using your email ID that you gave at the time of sign up. And once you have signed up into this particular page, click your account, right, that is available at the top rightmost area. And in that you click view API keys. Okay. So view API keys will take us to the page where API keys are available. Let's click create a new API key. This is my API key. Let's copy it. We will now go to Google Sheets. So let's go to extensions, click GPT for Sheets, and then click set API key. Sometimes the extension GPT for Sheets may not be available right after you added the extension. Make sure that you refresh the page. Okay. The GPT for Sheets add-on will appear. Okay. Once you click set API key, you will get this option where you will paste the API key that you copied from OpenAI's account site. Okay. Let's enter that and click OK. Right. Now let's go to extension, click the add-on that we have added, the extension, enable GPT functions, right? Let's ensure that it is completely ready to start using. Now the task I have taken is, I want to create an elevator speech for 5 different scenarios. For the benefit of those who do not know what is an elevator speech, it is an introductory short speech that can be used in a variety of scenarios like interviews, introductions, sales, project updates, and many more. I can go to ChatGPT, give the scenario one after the other, and get the response, right? If there is only one task with multiple scenarios involved, and if there is an opportunity available to better use ChatGPT through Google Sheets infrastructure, why not make use of it? That's what I'm going to do. Remember, the activity will get repeated, only the scenario is different, right? In all the 5 scenarios, I'm going to create an elevator speech, right? So now let's make use of this extension. We are just going to call the extension, make a reference to the scenario, and ask ChatGPT to create an elevator speech, right? So I will call the extension, right? The prompt is what is there on the C column, that is a student in level 8 with interest in mathematics, comma, what is it that I want ChatGPT to do? Create an elevator speech for, right? The rest of the ones, the default value will be taken by ChatGPT. Okay. So we can close the parenthesis and press enter. Okay, which is what I'm going to do now. And the response will appear shortly. Okay. ChatGPT is processing. So it has given the response. Let's format this particular cell. And what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to drag the formula for the rest of the cells, for the rest of the 4 scenarios, right? The responses from ChatGPT will appear now, right? So ChatGPT has created an elevator speech for 4 different scenarios: for a student, for an independent IT consultant, for a real estate broker in the US. The next one is a college student who is looking for a job in machine learning, right? And finally, a corporate executive looking for a bigger break. Okay, so those are the 5 scenarios, and I've got the responses from ChatGPT for all the 5 scenarios. So if you see, this is a more efficient way of making use of ChatGPT infrastructure. If you want to know more about what is an elevator speech, you can check out my video on elevator speech, whose link I have provided in the description.